Hello, it's Amber, your superhero stylist, bringing you another comic book review. This review does contain some spoilers. It's June 3rd, and I'm talking about Batman issue 677. Grant Morrison has filled the RIP issues from cover to cover. When I was at the cons and heard DC execs proudly pontificating that Batman RIP is something not to miss, I was way too worried that they might actually try and do something stupid, like kill off Bruce Wayne the way Marvel killed off Steve Rogers. Issue 676 reveals a lot about what is going on in the Joker's mind. That was my clue that any death in this story arc probably won't be a real death, unless it's a secondary character like Jezebel. Honestly, another girl knowing the details of Batman and the cave should be killed because too many people know. The story continues to show the villains that are somewhat responsible for the chaos in Batman's life. The Motley Pack is ultimately led by Dr. Hurt, but it's the Hunchback, Monsieur Le Bossu, who is the commanding officer. It's a weird group of villains, to say the least. A strange scuba man, a guy with a bucket helmet, a harlequin, like we don't have enough of those, a masked wrestler, could be Bane, but I'm not sure, a chick that looks like the opera singer from The Fifth Element or a Twi'lek from Star Wars, and there's one more man with a painted white face and a Grecian or Roman wreath around his head. They make up the club of villains and are joined by minions called the Gargoyle Henchmen. Expect to see a lot more of them in issue 678 when they take over Gotham. I describe them because I'm not sure if that level of goofy super-villainry is necessary in a story that already promises to be good by having the Black Glove as the cryptic arch-nemesis. There could be generic goons, like the League of Assassins. Maybe their uniqueness will be pivotal to the actions. We certainly won't know until there's more. Bruce's breakdown is tied to a previous story in this title where he went off for a type of hardcore vision quest at Nanda Parbat. His mind was incredibly jolted during the starvation and meditation exercises, and Robin has been unsure of his stability ever since his return to Gotham. Another reason why I think Batman should stop revealing his identity and or taking people to the cave is because there is always a security breach. Sure, it opens up story plots, but they're easy. In Hush, his computer was tampered with by a faithful and loyal employee. Now subliminal messages are triggered in the Bat computer, which were planted years ago, and the evil scuba man is seen coming out of the water inside the lagoon of the Batcave. I do love the mental breakdown of Bruce Wayne. I'm sticking with this title because it is one of the better ones in DC, and you don't have to deal with crossovers if you don't want to. I'm hoping Jezebel gets killed in the end because it's the formula for Bruce's tragic life. Please feel free to send me your comments, and don't forget you can find resources to make your own superhero or supervillain costume at my blog, herofashions.blogspot.com. Music for this episode is brought to you by davidallenkraus.com. I'm Amber, the superhero stylist. Until next time, remember that being evil is never a good trend.